Good morning, everybody. The Rev here. It's time for a cup of coffee with Jesus. It's time just to get in the Word a little bit. You know, not everybody's up in my house this time in the morning, so sometimes I just do it in my truck because what I'm passionate about, my passion comes out. This coffee's called World Peace from Earth's Cafe in Beverly Hills, California. It's good, but I don't know if I'd buy it again. It's good, but their other one is Milano is much better. So I was reading in Matthew yesterday. It was Matthew 21. And I was having this struggle in my mind with the Lord, and I was just trying to work it out because He gives me things, and it just takes time to work them out in my mind. And when He was working out is when Jesus went into the temple and turned over the tables of the money changers and the ones selling doves for sacrifice. It's in Matthew 21:12, and it says this out of the Passion Translation this morning. Upon entering Jerusalem, Jesus went directly into the temple area and drove away all the merchants who were buying and selling their goods. He overturned the tables of the money changers and the stands of those selling doves. And he said to them, "My dwelling place will be known as a house of prayer, but you have made it into a hangout of thieves." If you go to the this is like the NASB. It says, "And Jesus entered the temple and drove out all those who were buying and selling in the temple, and he overturned the table of the money changers and the seats of those who were selling doves, and he said to them, 'It is written, my house shall be called a house of prayer, but you're making it a robber's den.'" A hangout for thieves. Jesus went into the temple. So what I was having a discussion with the Lord about is like the churches today, there's considered our temples, right? Our bodies are our temples. What is it that we're buying and selling that's not of God? What churches are buying and selling and making deals and basically negotiating things that are not of God. That's what Jesus was upset about, and he turned the tables over and said, this here is nothing to do with what the temple was created for. And I believe in this day and age, Jesus is actually turning over tables in the house of the Lord because they made it into a den of thieves, a den of robbers, a hangout for thieves. And what is it, thieves? The enemy comes to kill, steal, and destroy. The enemy comes to kill, steal, and destroy. So what's being stole? It's being made to be a den where robbers and a hangout for thieves. That's what they've become. Some of them, not all of them. I'm not bashing the churches. But if the main focus of your temple is not to be a place of prayer and where people learn to commune with the Father, and what are you buying and selling there then? Are you buying and selling like you just give hope-filled messages but never have anybody in your church increase in their faith? They don't increase in their prayer? Then you're buying and selling something that you're negotiating with a den of thieves. You know, the house of the Lord is a temple, and we are the temple. And I also just have to think about, what have I negotiated? What have I bargained with? What am I bartering with God about? And he says, Matt, that has nothing to do with you. You're hanging out with thieves. It happens. We don't mean for it to happen, but it happens. We end up hanging out with thieves because we're not going to the temple for the right thing. That's what he gave me this morning. So I hope you understand that Jesus loves you so very much and that I love you. There's absolutely nothing you can do about either one of those. But the question today is, are you negotiating and bartering with thieves in your house of temple? Your house, the temple of God. Yeah. Are you bartering with a den of thieves? I have. It happens. I believe that's human nature. Look at Eve in the garden. She bartered with the enemy. to get more knowledge. Adam willingly said, give me that too, I'll take some of it. It's easy because there is an enemy of your soul that is deceiving us constantly. So my message today is stand firm in the faith and just ask yourself the question, am I bartering with a den of thieves and hanging out with robbers? Because it's real. I hope you have a great day today, knowing that you're really a child of the Most High God. And we don't have to barter anymore. Jesus paid the price for all of it. See you soon. Goodbye.